and a little bit of chocolate pudding, sugar-free chocolate pudding, maybe like a half a teaspoon of sugar-free chocolate pudding. Whip it up, and tastes better than the other. So I'm still on my lean dessert. Haven't found a better alternative to that. Oh, and this may be a two-part video. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Then vitamins. My doctor told me I needed my vitamins. I thought about buying, you know, the Bariatric Advantage and stuff like that, but it just looked too expensive. And, you know, I didn't see that once I compared the labels that there was much more going on than other things. So I went and got Centrum multivitamin and mineral supplement. It's a complete vitamin. It's orange flavored and it's chewable. And it tastes like an orange kid's vitamin. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's got everything that I could possibly need. My doctor looked at it. She said it's got everything I could possibly need in it. And to use this. Then they wanted me at this stage to do a calcium and vitamin D. I can't do the pills very well. I do take Tylenol, but it's kind of a... so I talked to my doctor, and she said that I can buy these. Viactive Chews. They do have a little bit of calories, 20 calories and 3 grams of sugar. Big whoop for one a day. And they're kind of yummy, and it's my tripod right now, so they're kind of yummy and good. And those are the kind of things. Then, of course, I bought a scale because... you probably don't know, but I was a culinary student. I went to Johnson & Wales University. I learned in Johnson & Wales the value of a scale because when you're baking professionally, you always use a scale to measure your ingredients, and you don't use like a cups and tablespoons because they're not correct. One person's cup may be heavier than another person's cup. It depends on how you scoop it out of the bag. So I learned the value of a scale there. So I do weigh things. In fact, this is what I have been doing. I realized right before I went to surgery, when I was eating a whole can of soup at a setting during my liquid phase, and I was losing weight. I lost 20 pounds, but I still ate a whole can of soup, which is, 2 servings. I realized that I'm not going to be able to eat that. Mom's going to be able to eat 4 ounces or less. So I went out and bought these little containers. Little containers. Because what are you going to do when you open up the soup? You're going to waste a whole can of soup? No, you're going to divide it up into the can into 3 servings like it's supposed to be, into these 4-ounce things. So I'll put this on the scale, click it to 0, put my soup in here, cap it, put it in the fridge. So I've got like 3 meals in the fridge. These are cheap. Got them at Hannaford. They're reusable, throwawayable. Nothing fancy, but works. This, I probably paid the most. Well, no, I paid the most for the Magic Bullet. This probably was like $14. It does grams, ounces, everything you want. And it has a little bowl thing that goes on top of it, so you can do larger things. But I just brought this out. Okay, so that's what I bought pre-op, and then post-op, I'm running, oh no, I guess I didn't buy anything post-op. I've been pretty crappy, so, feeling crappy, so I didn't. One of the things that kind of bothered me pre-op was Crystal Light. And I'm drinking Crystal Light right now. I was really addicted to Crystal Light before surgery. I loved my Crystal Light. And I'm thinking, I'm looking at it, I'm like, aspartame, oh, it's so bad for me. I shouldn't be in it. It's a cancer-causing agent. I mean, I am doing this for my health. And there are things that the nutritionist thinks is great because calorie-wise, but nutritionally is shit for you. Excuse my language. So I want to not only just change the calorie and caloric intake, I want to change the way I eat. I want to have a very clean diet. I am totally turning a page in my life. So I need to wean myself off my Crystal Light. And Splenda's not too much better for you. It's still man-made. Anything that is man-made and not made by God is probably pretty much crap for you. So I want to start making green tea, brewing my own green tea, and using Truvia or a stevia product. So I really recommend Truvia. It's made with from the stevia plant. It's natural. It's not man-made. I'm sure they do a little something to twist it because it's in like a grain form. So there's a little bit of man's hands in there somewhere. But so far, this is better. And it's so much better than Splenda. It really tastes more like sugar than Splenda to me. A little bit sweeter. So I would totally recommend ditching if you're on a lifelong kick of Crystal Light, it ain't good for you. So we don't want to get skinny but get cancer, you know. And then I was like on the same topic of these little cuppy things, needing to make portions things smaller. Usually I'll go out and buy a thing of chicken breast and might cook it all up and the family eats it all in one night. I'm like, that is not going to happen. I'm going to be buying like little 4-ounce portions. So I went out and I bought the Ziploc. Oh, it's so rude, guys, but you'll totally understand if you're pre-op. You'll totally understand after you have it, or if you're post-op, you totally understand. I can't stop burping. Ziploc vacuum starter kit, and instead of going out and buy the big old vacuum packer thing, I just bought this, and I'm going to see how much I can get away with it, and see if it's good. I'll let you have a review. I have not opened it and have not tried it, but that's so that I can break up my meat and freeze my meat, and not waste anything, because in this economy, we are wasteful people. We throw stuff away all the time. They had some study where families, you know, in a year throw away like $5,000 worth of groceries. So I'm like, I'm only going to buy what I can eat, and I'm going to eat it, and I'm not going to buy more than what I can handle in a day. And then I got these Zip and Steams. I saw this on The Biggest Loser. I thought it was a great idea because you could put a serving of fish, and this would be great in another week or so when I'm starting to do the soft foods. I could do like a salmon in there, a little piece of salmon, maybe throw in a couple of pieces of asparagus or some green beans or something that I can have and in here, and pop it in the microwave. And it says it's great for vegetables, seafood, poultry, and more. So I'm going to give that a try because it'll be a quick way of cooking things up. That's all that I have for right now. I'll probably do another one as I start to get better things that I really like. I don't usually go for things that are trendy and stuff like that. I just go for the stuff that I think that I'm going to use. On my wish list, my little wish list of things to get, I would really like to get a really nice crock pot. They have one at Walmart. It's like 30 bucks. It's kind of locks down, and it's on a timer for fire hazard things. I want that so bad. I really want a little George Foreman grill. I don't have one anymore. I got rid of mine. Well, it broke, so I threw it away, and I really need another one because it was very useful for small portions, cooking small portions of meat. The other thing I saw, but I'm thinking I'm going to stick with these for a while, was an actual steamer where you could like stack your fish and your vegetables and stuff and steam a whole meal. They have one at Walmart and it's reasonably priced, but I think I'm going to start with this and see how I like this first, because who needs extra crap on their counter? And when I go to see my doctor on my 2-week post-op visit, she will let me know what I need for vitamins from there on. Like I'll probably do a sublingual B12 and some of the things that everybody else is doing. But anyway, I'm sure this is getting close to 10 minutes. I tried. I need to talk faster. All right, bye y'all.